So on the topic of our over consideration to what other people might think, I thought I might explore a bit of a journey with you today. And so here's something that a coach of mine did with me many years ago when I felt blocked with doing public speaking. I had done some, I had worked out what the audience wanted, what the businesses wanted, but then I went into this space of not putting any energy into it, getting any more speaking engagements, not actually saying that it was one of the things that I did. And I noticed in the absence of promoting it that there must be a bit of a barrier there within me. So I spoke to my coach about it and said, I feel a bit blocked. And so number one is, how do you know that you are blocked in order to do something about it? Well, just notice, I think, to start off with, what is it you're avoiding? Because that's what I was doing. I was avoiding mentioning it. I was avoiding promoting it. I was avoiding that particular page on my website in terms of updating it or, just refining the message. And so I said, she said, well, tell me what you feel like when you think about putting yourself out there as a speaker. And I said, well, I feel a bit of a target and I feel vulnerable and I feel really, what's the word? Exposed. So I feel a target, I feel vulnerable and I feel exposed. And she said, okay. And what is it that you think you're thinking about when you do it? And I said, well, just the people that, what they'll think about me, which I guess is a really reasonable to think about when you're delivering a message to people. What they think really matters, because I want to create a transformation within them that helps the audience feel more empowered, feel that more is possible for them and that they're capable. So their thoughts matter to me. And she said, but particularly, what is it that you don't want them to think? And I said, well, I thought this is going to be a long list. It feels big in my mind when I think about it. And I said, well, I don't want them to think she's a load of rubbish. She said, yeah, what else? And I said, I don't want them to think this is a load of rubbish. She said, yeah, what else? Oh, I don't know. What was massive realization was, in my head, there was an undeniable long list. I couldn't tell you what it was, but when asked, it boiled down to two things. Only two things were blocking me, but in my mind, it felt like there was a wall there. And once I realized just those two things, there was a relief, just a sense of relief. And then what followed was, she said, those people can't stand the air you breathe. Don't ask me why that is reassuring, but it was. I mean, sometimes there are just some things that unlock the block, and that sentence, those people can't stand the air you breathe, was a massive reassurance to me. And also just the knowledge of that somebody wouldn't be able to stand the air I breathe and I'm still okay, was again another great realization. So that's a really personal insight. And now that block's gone, I am only focused on my purpose and the audience and the business or the company or the event getting the outcome that they've booked me for, which is to help people believe that anything is possible, and dare to dream big and be ambitious and bold and beautiful. Maybe allow me to be your coach for this moment. And what is it specifically do you not want people to think about you? And write them all down. And then when you've written them all down and you know that that's everything, you make sure you get everything out. It might be a longer list than 2. There might be nothing. There might be 20 things, but then take a look at them. then take a look at that list and notice what you think around it. I don't actually want to impose my belief upon it, but I want you to notice when you make that list what happens for you within you. Okay, I'd love to know how you get on, and keep in touch and let me know. Have a great day.